Finally, market is waking up. We had seen such a nice moves on most of our ideas and analysis, and today we will be looking at all of them. Welcome to the Forex Board Trading Academy with Victor, and today we will be doing market overview. We will go through all the ideas and analysis and we'll see what is happening. After such a move, I was going to do analysis, but I simply don't see the potential at this stage. There have been good trends overall, and we need some sort of consolidation to understand what will be further direction of the market. So for now, we will focus on the analysis of the ideas that we had rather than on currency pair. So let's get started and looking at the euro versus Australian dollar. Today target has been tested, so congratulations guys, it has been quite a strong and sharp move to the downside. Finally we did test this support. You can see that the average price trend line has been tested as well, which means there could be now a pullback. Therefore it is risky to do any actions in relation to the Australian dollar. I think it might continue going down. I think it will. It could be a massive downtrend overall. On the daily chart, we might see something of 500, 600, 700 pips downside move. This could be really accelerated, although the target here has been tested, and it will be important to watch what will be happening. Australian Swiss franc also, guys, look, this is what I expected, and now considering that the euro Australian tested the support, Australian Swiss franc could be moving down. Basically the correctional move to the downside can be expected before and if price will go up. And as you can see on the daily chart, guys, I do predict the overall trend towards 0.71. So this is another 400 or 500 pips to the upside on this currency pair. So overall a huge uptrend on this basically currency pair, but we will need to see how price will react near this support level. Moving on to the euro Swiss franc, it's getting back into green slowly. You can see that the moving average, there was a very tricky market. We had this spike, another spike, then another spike. So basically overall the initial spike was at 107.35, and then price produced yet another spike but failed to close below. It produced a spike again but failed to close below, and this makes the moving average still holding. It's still valid, and overall the support is holding. This major support area at 107.35 still holding, and I do expect this move to the upside. It's most likely will be the Swiss franc weakness rather than the euro strength, but it could be both as well if price will move in the predicted direction. Looking good so far. Consolidation has been going on for quite some time, for a month or so, and now it's time for a move. It's just simply time for a move because consolidation cannot go on forever. New Zealand Swiss franc, guys, we have tested the first resistance and reached the second resistance. Now if there will be a break above, this is basically the beginning of the uptrend. It was the beginning, so we might see a massive move, as I already shown you guys here. And currently it is a decision making point, I think. But considering that we still have a Swiss franc weakness, there could be a corrective move. But it's important what will be around this area, whether today and weekly close will be above or not. In this case, if it's above, the uptrend is highly likely to be confirmed, although there would be, of course, correctional move to the downside, and we can expect them and then look for opportunities. Canadian Swiss franc slowly but steadily started to rise again in green overall. Looking forward to the continuation of the uptrend as on many the Swiss currency pairs. Pound Swiss franc also moving as expected, moving to the upside, producing new higher high. As you can see, previous high has been broken today, and we expect the resistance to be tested. Still a valid idea, obviously, and looking forward to the continuation of the uptrend. Silver, guys, also interesting, very, very interesting. I think the selling opportunity will be presented as long as 4-hour closing price remains below 27.91. So this has been a spike produced above. There was a one spike, then another spike. So now the key level is here, and I would be watching this level daily and or 4-hour closing above. Most likely will make it a much less probable downtrend, although will not completely invalidate the forecast, bearish forecast. The key resistance 88.6 pips, we might still consolidate for quite a while there before the downtrend starts, but I think it looks attractive for the sellers at this resistance area. We most likely will see the downtrend. Of course, need to watch this resistance level. Now moving to the Australian dollar, we have reached the resistance. It has been tested and price broke above. It says that the Australian dollar is indeed very strong and is likely to continue trending up, but the correction can be expected. Maybe it will be exponential growth, who knows. But here we have reached also the resistance level. And pound dollar, we're moving towards the resistance, very close to it. We'll see also whether there will be a breakout or not, but it's all in green. Most ideas actually, guys, stop loss at the break even or fixing half the profit, especially after such move, is always a good idea. New Zealand dollar, look guys what happened. Extremely fast uptrend, resistance broken, yet again showing the extreme strength of the New Zealand dollar and the Australian dollar. And yeah, it could continue, but we are done obviously with this analysis. For now, we have tested the level expected. Excellent. Next one is the euro versus the dollar. So here, guys, as expected, resistance tested and broken. It says that the euro could continue rising because this resistance has been broken. I think we might be retesting the 1.1960 area, because currently our resistance is acting as the support, so we might be seeing something like that. But we're done with these analysis. I will not be following on them. I will be producing new ones if I will see something interesting. Euro Japanese yen. Here was also quite nice rally to the upside, and it seems like resistance here has been broken. There has been a 4-hour close above, so also could be an uptrend, but we're done with this analysis. As expected, price did reach the level we expected. Probably will continue going up as well, but we will not be following up on this. I will be coming with new analysis next week. Australian versus New Zealand dollar. This is basically, guys, I was going to do the analysis on this pair, but for the downtrend, because it's starting to look interesting, but then I realized the price is too low for this, and perhaps later this week we will see something for the Australian New Zealand dollar. Now Bitcoin Cash versus dollar. We can see there was a break and close, daily break and close below the support I expected, so the buying opportunity is becoming much less interesting. But since we're looking at the long time frames, the weekly close is another closing price to watch. So if weekly close will manage to be above, the opportunity will remain valid. If not, it definitely will be invalidated. But for now, guys, we need to see the support, whether there will be break and close on the weekly chart below $268 for a coin. And we are left with the final idea, which is on TradingView. This is the Australian versus Japanese yen, guys. We have reached the resistance. We have reached the upside target, clearly rejected. Well, not clearly, but has reached and rejected. So perfect idea, although it took a long time. But look, we had a perfect entry for this buying trade. So here, excellent performance overall. As you can see, most of our ideas and analysis have tested the levels we expected. So awesome. I would like to congratulate all of you who followed the profitable ideas and analysis. and hope you enjoyed it. I would appreciate likes to show that you do support the channel, and we will try to publish more and more interesting analysis in the future. So I wish you a great weekend, and we will talk to you on Monday.